And we're back, as usual. I just thought, that's my new way of starting. So, and we're back. Yeah, that's the way of starting, and just keep it going. I mean, that's what I mean. Yeah, you're right. It's not the new way of starting, it's just the way of starting. Yeah. This is the final group stages of Champions League as we know it. And it's over. It's done with. So, after 30 years, it has been chopping and changing before. It used to be a 2 group stage system when the Champions League got introduced. Then it got changed into a single group stage system, and now it's over. It's going to be a Swiss league format. We already spoke about this on the first pod, if you remember. Each team are now going to play Yeah, there's going to be 24 teams in the league, basically.
It's a head block.
Each team's going to play 8 games now instead of 6. We're going to do a special podcast to mark the end of the group stages. In the next 10 days, keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be a special group stage podcast, obviously. It's there in the bloody title, what the podcast is going to be about. We'll choose our greatest games. I'm thinking 5 greatest games, so 5 greatest goals. We could say probably 5 greatest shocks.
Saves.
Saves?
You need to give keepers some credit.
Yeah, but it's group stage, isn't it? So that's what we're... God, we'll decide. We'll decide a few of the categories.
Saves are massive, man.
Yeah, but 100%. What we'll do is we'll have to. It'll be a good podcast though, because we're going back and nice to go over things and everything. You'll have some good memories. Manchester United are doing some good stuff in the group stages back in the day. Talking of Manchester United, Group A. So we'll just start with Group A. Okay. Yesterday, obviously, all eyes were on Group A. In my opinion, this group stage has been one of the most boring group stages that we've seen. Right? As in, it's been predictable. The teams that we thought are going to go through, they've been going through.
Pretty much.
The most entertaining group was Manchester United. The most entertaining team were Manchester United. Not for the
wrong reasons.
For all the wrong reasons.
If you're a United fan.
And you also.
Yeah. If you're not, you're buzzing.
For me as a neutral, you're right. It was just so entertaining. Every match was like a basketball match. Yeah. Other than the final match, yeah. And even that had a tinge of entertainment to it because there was suspense. Can United get over the line? They're defending better here.
To be honest with you, what it shown that last game was, this game that we're going to talk about is that United can only do one thing. They can't do 2 things proactively.
Okay.
So throughout the group stages, we've pretty much been attacking.
Yeah.
Very attacking. In fact, I think we've scored probably the most goals from most teams. We're up there.
You've also conceded the most for an English club in group stages.
100%. And what it is every time that we go forward, we concede at the back.
Would it be fair to squarely blame it all? Not all. Yeah, all on Andre Onana this campaign?
Not all, no.
90%?
But majority, yeah, because crucial moments, other than the Copenhagen penalty save, the 92nd minute, whatever it was, other than that, every crucial moment was down to him.
Most of the goals were savable.
I mean, if you look at Bayern away, people said, oh yeah, they played us off the park in the end. It was the most one-sided 4-3 that they've ever seen. But if you actually watched that game, we started well.
You did start well, yeah, up until Sane got the goal, yeah.
And the thing is, when a keeper is making errors, countless errors, like Onana's made so many errors, and I know, give him the benefit of the doubt, it's his first season in the Premier League, and this is in the Premier League. So he's already done his shit in the Champions League. He should have been used to this. Now maybe the weight of the badge maybe it is heavier.
Yeah, than Inter Milan and Ajax, okay.
There you go. So it's one of them ones. And in terms of yesterday, like Ten Hag said it was a good performance from us. I don't know what he was watching.
Okay.
In terms of being compact and being solid, yeah, I can agree. We didn't give Bayern much, but were Bayern even in third gear?
No.
They were in second gear.
Yeah, they were.
First half, you can say that we were trying, like there were moments we were trying, but second half is complete.
Yeah, there was a lack of impetus. I was surprised by that. It looked very flat, dead.
And the thing for me is the onus is on you as the home team. It doesn't matter how bad of form you're in. Any home team that you watch, even in the Premier League, when a big team comes, like Luton for example, they're giving a fight.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck United were doing second half.
Does Bruno Fernandes go missing in big games? So it's been floating around since he's joined Manchester United, and I think yesterday he did go missing. Me personally, I think he went missing yesterday.
I personally don't believe he goes missing in big games. I believe United go missing in big games.
Is it not down to him as the main player, the best player, to sometimes drag him? I'm not saying all the time. See, I mean asterisks by saying sometimes.
The thing is, obviously, majority of the time this season, he has been the guy that has dragged us over the line.
Majority of the time since he joined, so let's be real.
Yeah, since he's joined. So it's unfair to put all the pressure on Bruno. And I don't believe that the midfield system he's got around him is working well as well. Like I've said this point here earlier in terms of McTominay. It was highlighted again in that game.
I think it was clearly visible yesterday in the game. He just runs about. That's all he does. He runs about.
There's no defensive stability in McTominay's game. Like when he first came to the team, he was actually praised for being a good
from
Mourinho.
I think it's more he runs himself into the ground.
The thing is,
effort.
yeah, he works hard, but the thing is, they're running, like I said, I think a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, they're not running correctly. So even if
useless
they are running,
it's
useless. So there's no real team cohesion for me in terms of attacking.
Was Rashford injured or was it a blender? I'm being serious.
I believe no matter how bad he's been, you look at Rashford's career since he was young, in the big games, somehow, even if he's playing shit, he'll score or assist or do something.
Right, the one thing I want to mention is Owen Hargreaves' bullshit point on the commentary. I feel compelled to make this point. Why the hell did he say, if Martial was fit, we'd have a bit of a chance? No, you wouldn't. He's been there 9 years, he's proven.
We wouldn't have a chance. I think what he meant is...
No, that is what the problem with United fans is, because you've got no one else to bank your hope on. And ultimately, I understand, you're going to have to, what can you do? If the guy's there, you have to put your...
Thing is, Didi, the squad's thin. I said this pre-season when we signed Højlund, don't expect him to score more than 10, 15 goals, whatever it's going to be.
Well, he's out in the summer now, Anthony, finally, after 9 years.
Yeah, Martial, yeah, he needs to go. And just this performance from United is just not good enough.
Anthony again on the right wing, I heard some praise on the commentary. No, in the commentary, he clearly proved he's not a Champions League level sub. Alphonse Davies had a bloody easy day.
The thing with Anthony is...
He's a right back.
The thing that I always say to you is, there's no John in his running.
He's a right back.
Running, yeah. I don't know what he is, man. Just get him out.
The worst Manchester United signing of all time, considering the price. He's gone 25 in his last 25 games. One assist.
Yeah.
Wow.
I read that.
And he still gets praise from the... This is what I mean. And not you, so even on the commentary, even the pundits, because I see one good performance. We're going way past this. It's 10 years of mediocrity, like I always say to you. So, and I think this group stage it was like a bit of the last decade in a nutshell. So
I think the thing with Anthony is, as much as we were all excited,
even I thought he'd be
neutral,
100%.
Man United fans in general, even Brazil fans. The thing with this signing is, United, obviously, I always go back to this point at the time, and they probably would have been better signings now that you look at it. In hindsight.
Mohamed Kudus?
No, I'm on about the ones we were all protesting against.
Oh, right, okay.
Arnautovic, and even though I still wouldn't want them. I mean,
he's at Inter Milan, mate, Arnautovic this season.
I know he is. I wouldn't mind Rabiot as part of our squad, not necessarily always starting. I want better, and I'm not saying Rabiot's shit. I know he's doing
No, wait. Let's be real, right? Rabiot was shit then when he was linked to you. No, let's be real. So I was dying for it. I'm pushing him as a fan. I was like, yo, I wish he goes.
Now,
it's the turnaround he's done that.
The thing is, as amazing as Casemiro was last season, where has he been this season?
Yeah, he's gone.
And you got to look at it like this, Didi. What was our core last season? Martinez, even De Gea to an extent.
Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't making these mistakes. So Martinez, De Gea, Casemiro, Eriksen, Bruno, and then you had Rashford whacking 30 goals in.
Yeah, got it.
Just look at it. This season, Eriksen's obviously in and out. You know, you said...
it's hard. He's got a heart problem. It's hard. You can't really...
Casemiro's gone. He's missing. Eriksen's...
Unfortunately.
Sorry, not Eriksen. Martinez has been out for God knows how long. Hopefully he's returning soon. He's back in individual training.
Yeah, you're missing each massively.
And
100%.
Rashford's gone. Like the Rashford we saw last season, who we were all saying, he's one of the world's best forwards right now. He's gone.
No, man. I think he's shown now. And like we've spoken about Rashford before, 26 years of age. He's supposed to be the guy that's leading. He's still got half a season to maybe step up. Now that United have got no Europe, do you expect better performances in the league? So
if we don't finish top 5, Ten Hag needs to seriously have a look at himself. They might get... I think... honestly,
on that sub, I don't think England are going to get the top 5 places. Newcastle got kicked out of the group stages, so Manchester United in the group stages, so the coefficients going against them, and the commentators mentioned it today as well, that's worked against British football now.
It might be, so okay, if it's top 4 then, it's top 4, it has to be, because we're still in there for a shout.
Yeah.
In my opinion, even no matter how shit we've been this season, only City, Arsenal and Liverpool are actually better teams and stronger.
Okay.
I still definitively believe that we're better than Newcastle and Tottenham. Like, I actually believe that as good as them two teams are, and Newcastle at home, they're an animal. Despite losing tonight, we'll go
Well,
to that.
yeah, we will.
But it's just so bad, man. We're underperforming. One shot on target is not good enough. The thing is, I did say I'd rather take fourth over third, and I genuinely meant that. Even though now you're saying fifth has gone, so Europa League possibly could have been a way of qualifying. But I don't believe. But I don't believe we would have won the Europa League anyway. It's a waste of energy. It's more injuries. It's just extra. Don't get me wrong. If you're a fan, sometimes it's nice to watch more games of your own team. But
if you're winning them,
yeah, if you're winning them, true. That's a good point. So yeah, with United, if they don't finish top 4 now, for me it's a failure. With the money he spent, there's no excuse. You know me. I backed him to the nines.
This is it. He's on camera now.
But now he needs criticism now because, all right, you haven't got your first choice players, most of them, but you should still be getting better out of the team that you've got. It's not like this team haven't finished second, third, fourth in the Premier. They've done it many years.
Well, now is the time to see. Sub, you're right. I think Eric Ten Hag's got a clear road here. I don't think United are going to sack him mid-season, and they won't.
I think you need to give him till May.
Yeah, so he'll have a clear road till May.
He can't, because the post-match interview that I seen was delusion for me by our manager.
All right.
That's the first time I've said delusion.
Yeah, I seen a few delusional remarks on that as well. Yeah,
it was delusion. He said it was a good performance.
Yeah.
Bro, you're meant to be attacking this team. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they didn't.
Obviously, they got smashed 5-1 by Frankfurt, so they did have a bit of a point to prove. They did. That's why they started a strong team.
They did, yeah. You're right there. So, but I did say to you, he's going to start a strong team.
But
I did make that point.
Like I said again, they weren't out of second gear. Maybe first half they were trying a little bit, I think, but we were.
I think if Sane put a bit more into it, it's him in there sometimes. He looks too casual sometimes.
Yeah, but our defenders in the end did whenever he got through, there's this one time he almost swiveled his way through.
There's one where Musiala put a through ball in.
And he's almost run through.
Wan-Bissaka did Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka, that's what I'm saying. But not good enough.
What did you make of Bayern then? Go on, let's move on. Bayern Munich, for moving forward now in this competition.
When we did predict that Bayern would be one of our 3 favourites, I retract my statement.
Okay.
I've seen them in the Champions League, not only against us twice, and we're not even a good team this season. We've been shit. We've scored 3 times against them away. I've watched them against Copenhagen, bits and bobs, and I've even seen them against Galatasaray. This team gives you chances.
They do give chances, you're right there.
If United had a bit more balls yesterday,
100.
They can win that game.
Yeah.
They can win that. I saw enough, even though I'm criticising them, one shot on target, I saw enough for them to go up Bayern. They just had no balls. There's no balls there. They were scared that if we attack them, we're going to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
That's what they're scared of right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And they know there's an embarrassment coming on Sunday, but let's go on to the next game.
So Bayern Munich through. Copenhagen through. Yeah, we can do
Arsenal are replacing them.
But Copenhagen going through.
My third favourites.
Come on, bro. We can't leave that out.
The dark horses.
Nobody even thought Copenhagen were going to go through that.
No, that's what I'm saying. On to the next game. Copenhagen, massive.
Lucas Lane got the winner.
They've done something we couldn't do.
Bro, just to get through.
They beat us. They almost got a draw at Old Trafford. Didn't they almost draw Bayern and they just lost at the end?
Yeah. So they had a fantastic campaign so far.
You know what? People that have been laughing or saying, Copenhagen, listen, I want to see who they draw next and let's see how they handle them.
I'm going to be real, so I think they're going to be the whipping boys. I'll say openly.
I don't think whipping.
I think they'll be the whipping boys in the end. Especially if City get them. And I got funny feeling City are going to get them.
Yeah, you never know. If City play them, obviously.
You know there's going to be a spanking at the Etihad, 6-0 first leg.
City play them.
Second leg 2-0 because Oscar Bob started.
I don't think they're going through without any goals in.
You know what I mean in it, so alright, so you mean Copenhagen will get a goal through. Obviously none of us seen this. Galatasaray are dropping into the Europa League. They'll have to play playoff to get into the actual Europa League.
Me and you actually predicted Bayern to finish first, Galatasaray to finish second, United to finish third and Copenhagen to finish fourth. So we got that group totally.
I think everyone got that totally wrong, not just us. Yeah, let's be real, man.
And anyone can predict Bayern.
Everyone did predict Bayern, no one predicted Copenhagen, so you're BSing if you're saying yeah. Unless you pull out your betting receipt.
Good team, young, fast. They use their initiative.
They do.
They're very, very good attacking.
Very brave.
I've watched them. They're a brave team.
For a young team.
Yeah, and I believe that even though you're saying they're going to be the whipping boys, I think they're going to give a problem at home to someone. Maybe away.
They're definitely out doing it, so.
Yeah, depends what they draw. They get Porto or whoever's.
But no, even Porto are too dangerous at home, man.
We'll see.
I tell you,
We'll see. I'm going to back them now, the Rasmus Hoyland's ex-club and that. So.
Obviously, you're going to back up for that, yeah. Don't get me started in Hoyland's meme that keeps flipping.
Yeah, he didn't play well yesterday.
He didn't play well yesterday, but that's only yesterday. Five Champions League goals.
Worst game I've seen him in the United shirt.
All right. So then we move on after that. United are out. No one seen that coming. No one expected it. The last ever group stages.
Well, no, we did see it coming.
Yeah, actually, but not the way that's what I meant, yeah. So not the way that it happened. They're giving us the most entertainment in the last ever group stages. It had to be Manchester United. Back in the Fergie era, a group like this, he would have walked through it.
We'll be back soon.
He would have walked through it, mate. So Arsenal, Group B, against PSV yesterday. Woodall, good little result for them. Eddie and Ketty, a good finish. Yeah. He's
Henry-esque.
Yeah, it was alright. So
it was a nice finish, man.
Just because he got number 4.
Nice first touch and left foot, boom.
That's what he's there for. So
I don't see him do that.
No, I mean,
I don't see him do that.
What I meant is, he's here for these matches, to score in these matches, to make a point in these matches, and that's it. And you're there in the squad.
It's easy for a player's focus to go off, so you got to give him credit. It was sharp.
It was a sharp finish, yeah.
Goal.
But PSV's was as good as, I think, you know.
It was probably better.
But, yeah, there you are then. We'll move on to the other one as well, because Lens beat Sevilla 2-1. Bloody hell. Ramos is out and Sevilla are out. That's why we need to move on to Sevilla.
The curse has been lifted.
Over, mate.
It's over. Liverpool, you don't have to worry, lads.
No, not at all. They finished bottom. They were.
Sure, they knocked them out twice.
I think they have, yeah. They've knocked everyone out, so we've said this.
No, didn't they beat him in the final as well?
Yeah, they did when Daniel Sturridge scored from outside of the boot. Yeah, so they beat him in the final. Yes. So you're lucky, Liverpool.
Don't worry. It's all yours. Let's Brighton deal with you.
The Europa League kings are out of Europe completely. Sergio Ramos, what a funny few years he's had there. From PSG to Sevilla, he scored a nice Panenka penalty. You know, he's not really loved by the Sevilla fans. There's been a bit of backlash since he's joined them again.
The thing is, when you've been such a stalwart at Real Madrid, and
when
your antics are the way they are over every game, pretty
much,
you're gonna attract a few haters. Even if you're at that club now. Like, they're not going to forget the way you behaved in the past.
And they've been struggling for a couple of seasons, to be honest. So they're struggling again now.
Sevilla aren't the club that they once were, like when they had a decent team once upon a time. Luis Fabiano. And
Canute.
Canute.
Do you remember Freddie Canute?
Yeah, of course I remember Freddie.
Top striker, Tottenham,
top
West Ham.
Top player.
I did him in the streets, we'll never forget, you know. Very good player. One of the Europa Leagues that they won, he was a key part of it.
I told you Lens were a good team.
No, Lens are good, yeah.
Runners up to the league last season in Ligue 1.
So, on to the next group then. So, Real Madrid, Jude Bellingham, my man of the group stages. Who's been your player of the group stages? Now that I've just given you mine, let me hit the Jude like I normally do.
Probably has to be Jude. And I'm not just
saying
that. Yeah, I watched it.
Amazing performance.
There was one where he's just drifted in the middle and he's just chipped it over, and Rodrigo should score.
Yeah.
And
that was from Modric.
You just look at him and you think,
you could do it all.
Do you know because the confidence is flowing as well right now?
100%.
Differently. Like, don't get me wrong, the guy is a baller, he's talented. Very good, mature footballer, and we've seen it since Birmingham.
100%.
We followed him since Birmingham.
100%, but...
So, we always knew he was going to be good, but this is
something else. So nobody's done this at Real Madrid, Madrid.
This is a new level, and, you know...
so there's one thing, right? Start padding a bit, or I'm going to get a goal at the end of the game or something like this. This guy's actually flipping, controlling matches.
This isn't just start padding.
That's what I mean. He's controlling shit.
Involved in everything.
He's the main man for Real Madrid right now.
His first touch is gorgeous. He knows how to drive with the ball. His shots are good.
I'll be honest, Madrid look shaky without this guy. Take Jude Bellingham out, Madrid are not even looking good at all. Wallah, all season I personally believe, take Bellingham out, Madrid are not looking good at all.
The thing is, sometimes all you need is that one player
to
take it to another level. And I still believe they're one more player away from
Mbappe,
being a mad team.
Oh, it's Mbappe, that's it. If they buy Mbappe, that's a super team.
Yeah, Hosselu, he did well, 2 good goals.
Yeah, but he missed a lot of chances like he normally does. And he's not that guy, so they just got him there.
He came back because, it's like Johnny Evans come back to United.
Kind of, one of them ones, kind of. Real Madrid were comfortable.
Actually, I'm giving Johnny discredit there because Johnny was a bigger part of our team, so, yeah.
Johnny came on yesterday. Bloody hell. Varane did well.
He's techie, man.
I think Varane should keep... Yeah, he's a bit techie. He's a bit techie, yeah, I know what you mean. It's funny.
He's always at that side to him.
It's funny, because he can use both feet as well,
on a quick one on that, Varane was good yesterday. keep it at that.
No, but all I'm saying is,
to prove himself
no, obviously, do you think he should start the next game against
Yes,
Liverpool?
yes.
That's what I meant. And fair play to the guy, man. Bloody hell, he hadn't played in ages, and he came in like he has been playing, and he kept quiet, got on with it.
He had a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah. It looked like he could probably see that he's walking.
He was very aggressive as well.
That's what I meant, yeah.
He played well.
And he looked aggressive towards his teammates with the communication. Like, what you lot doing, man? Get on it.
He is one of the elders.
But he had to be when he joined, I think. Yes. Is he leaving? I still personally believe.
Do you know what it is with Varane at United? On a quick one, we'll go off topic for a second. Off group for a second. If Varane had stayed fully fit, I believe he would have been a good centre back at United.
100%.
For 3 years.
You know I'm a big Varane fan.
3 years.
Yeah, 100%.
For 3 years.
You actually giving me shit when he got injured.
He had a good first season.
You blame me when he got injured. I don't know why. Remember last season you're like, oh, your boy. What was it got to do with me? Like, he's my boy, but I didn't do nothing to him. Own goal and Victor Osimhen tap in. It was like a little backheel tap in. Napoli are through after beating Braga. They sacked their manager finally.
First goal in the Champions League.
Yeah. You know what? They've just been struggling all season. So Rudy Garcia is out. Walter Mazzari's back. It shows in the league as well. It shows in the way they're playing their football, more confident now. Even when they played those, they did lose against us. 1-0. Yo, I tell you, I am dying for Juventus to win the Serie A this season. I am dying for Allegri to win it. So.
How long has it been? 4 years?
It's not about that. I want Allegri to win it.
How long has it been now?
This is the 4th season. So, Napoli won it, AC and Inter have won it, right? I'm dying for him to win it. So all these, I'm a football purist, but I'm also a purist in that sense. You know me, I'm Italian like that. Oh man, he's playing the ultimate death football. He puts me to sleep every match. I want him to win the league.
The thing is,
so he can rub it in, mate.
The thing is, sometimes, well, not sometimes, you don't mind if you're winning games.
But Allegri does not give up how we win as long as we win, and I love it right now. I bought into it, mate. Who the hell cares about the football we play? We only got a flipping board. Forget play good football, Paiji. What Allegri is doing is a miracle at the moment. I'm not even, you might think I'm hyping, and you always do when I'm talking about Juve. I don't give a lot about Juve. I'm going to give a bit here. Yeah, that guy's performing a miracle right now. You might say there's no European football. Yeah, well, go look at Pochettino in England who spent £1 billion, mate. He's in 12th.
Disgraceful.
Do you know why Allegri is so sick? He plays to win. Doesn't matter if the football's dog shit. He plays to win. All 10 of you get behind the ball and wait for the throw-ins and the corners, mate.
They level with your original relegation candidates.
Who?
Chelsea are level with your original...
Wolves.
Yeah.
There you go, mate. Chelsea are rubbish. They're the worst club of 2023. In world football, the worst club in 2023 has been Chelsea. There's no doubt in that. And now that we were on Juventus, big shout out to one of the greatest defenders of all time. One of the greatest central defenders of all time. Juventus legend, Italian legend, 117 caps for Italy. European Championship winning captain, 9-time Serie A winner, 5-time Coppa Italia winner. The man Jose Mourinho said he should be teaching how to defend at Harvard University.
The streets will never forget.
Giorgio Chiellini, mate. What a defender, what a warrior. You know, when I defend and I put in a challenge, I just think, yeah, Chiellini. That's all, man, that's what I think. It's like, Chiellini bought that old school Italian back.
He reminds me of Vida a lot,
Yeah, he is.
Qasam.
Bang on, mate.
Qasam.
The most amazing comparison so far made in the Goats and Sheep pod is bang on, mate. He is the Italian Vidic G. Bang on, I'm telling you. And you're looking at me like, I've never said it before, and we've never really... This guy, bro, is the Italian Vidic.
No, he is.
He put his head wherever he wanted to put his head. He put his head where mans were putting their feet, mate.
Animal defenders. Groggy.
Bro, my man was celebrating.
Disgusting.
Celebrating tackles.
Is he as good a goal-scoring header as...
he got up to 50 goals, in his career.
Probably better than...
He got up to...
but he's played longer, though.
35 goals.
A lot longer.
Yeah, 35 goals for Juventus he got.
Because Vida did get... I know not that many, but he probably got about 15.
He got a few, but you know what? Chiellini had a good left foot. He was a left back as he started his career. That's the funny thing.
I didn't know that.
I'll tell you something though. I don't think he's in the all-time top Italian centre-backs, top 5. That's how great the Italian centre-backs are. And if I was to name them right now, I'd probably whack it out.
Nesta,
Maldini, Nesta, Baresi and Cannavaro, all 4 are already ahead of him. Like without doubt, there's no conversation.
Who's ahead of that then?
Then Billy Costa-Cotta, you can, Alessandro Costa-Cotta, you can argue. You got Gaetano Sciria, you can argue, Juventus legend. I would say Sciria is better than Chiellini, did more at Juventus as well, and he won a World Cup with Italy. But Giorgio Chiellini is there, he's up there in the list. In the modern day, definitely top 5 centre-backs.
Chiellini's won a World Cup, huh?
No, he didn't win the World Cup.
Was he not part of the team?
No, he won it in 2016. Even Maldini won in that team. That team is Materazzi.
Chiellini was not even on the bench?
No, he was a kid then, so he's a real kid then, he was what, 20 then?
Yeah,
So,
but sometimes you take these.
you know, you do, yeah, but what I'm saying is we had Materazzi,
I know
Nesta,
who you had. I know
Cannavaro.
you had. I was just thinking, wasn't even part of this.
No, Grosso was our left back.
Oh,
Fabio Grosso was our left back. That's why Chiellini didn't make it.
Okay.
But there we are, Chiellini, end of an era. So you need to check out the Instagram reel. I think I sent you a Juventus, what they did for him. It was sick. They raised a massive shirt, number 3, a massive, from the middle of the ground, out of the ground, using drones.
Yeah.
It's sick. You need to see it. Yeah, he's a bad boy. And he's coming back as a director. He actually, his last ever game, he lost against Columbus in the LA Cup MLS Cup final. He would have won back-to-back MLS Cups to bow out in his career. Not bad, eh? He won it last season.
He won more than Messi.
At the moment. Messi's won that cup, didn't he? So the cup that they made for him.
Or the level.
Eh? Yeah, the cup that they made for Messi in America, you know. The Welcome to America cup for Messi. You know, that was funny.
Messi.
Well, Messi, mate, he's talking of Messi, that's been confirmed as well. They're playing Al-Nasser and Al-Hilal in a tournament in February. So that could be the last ever time we see Ronaldo and Messi on the pitch together. Inter Miami with Al-Nasser. Who would have thought that would be their final ever match? Eh? That is, they're representing two teams from opposite continents of the world where football is not even the main sport in them areas. Well, now it is in Saudi, 100%. So there we are. That was Madrid's group done. On to Inter Milan's group. They were already through. So was Sociedad, and they played out an absolute ball draw. I didn't even bother checking the highlights because
that game.
Yeah,
Don't even talk about it.
Even Benfica's, it wasn't. They made it to the Europa League though, so I didn't think they'd do that. Remember I think last week we were saying
Sociedad are going to be a problem for someone.
Who?
Real Sociedad.
No, but do you think they could go to the quarterfinals if they get like a Copenhagen now?
Depends what they get. I think they're going to give anyone a team anyway. Like Inter have been strong in the Champions League since they've come back.
Oh, very strong. They were my dark horses.
For them to get a clean sheet away at the San Siro.
Well, Benfica, Di Maria scored a corner, and Olympico, Rafa Silva, the guy that you were talking about.
I mean, that game, it was just Di Maria.
Yeah. Did you notice that?
There's nothing else.
Just one man show.
I didn't see any other player other than Rafa Silva.
Rafa Silva had the chances.
Rafa Silva should have scored a hat-trick that game.
Yeah.
But the goal he did score was neat.
Very neat.
Yeah,
very
nice.
neat.
Nice goal. And Di Maria, he was just... You know, as much as I don't like the guy, do you know, like his whip on the ball?
Di Maria.
One of the best ever crosses of the left foot.
Di Maria, this generation's most underrated footballer.
Not if you know football.
Even if you know football, how many people... So, we always say, he's better than Neymar.
Yeah.
Watch how much controversy this is going to cause.
Because
Watch how much controversy that will cause there.
Yeah, because Neymar's thingy. I think the thing is, as an individual in their primes, who's the better player? Obviously, you say Neymar, but over their careers...
Bro, Di Maria's been there.
Yeah, and he's done everything.
Look what he was doing with us yesterday last season.
Everything.
He was our best player.
Even the short stint at United, he's shown his quality with some of his...
Yeah, that goal against Leicester as well.
Him and Rooney, the link up, just naughty, man.
He's one of the...
He's a top player.
One of the most clutch players I know, man. Champions League, World Cup, Copa America.
Yeah, I think it was
inspirational
from him to take his team through to the Europa League. Very good performance at his age as well in the Champions League. And he's showing Anthony how the fuck it's done.
Bro, obviously he's Anthony's dad, mate, when it comes to that.
We could have re-signed him and he would have done
100%, mate.
Probably been the top 4 now.
I swear down, man. I'm telling you, the guy was sick at Juve last season.
No,
like,
I know.
on a level,
I know.
I'm not do you know what? Angel Di Maria,
Anthony,
now that we're saying it...
On your fucking bike,
I do personally believe Di Maria he should have stayed at Juve. I told you this at the time. Anyway, on to today's games, and we'll start with the group of death sub. What a group. You watched Newcastle, I watched the PSG game. Now, I'm going to say that was the best game I've seen all group stages so far this year. It was PSG v Dortmund. What a game, bro. End to end. Randall Kolo Muani learned how to finish. Everything other than that, I rate the player. I'm not going to lie, I rate him.
Kolo Muani, you know, he's fairly young. It's his first season at PSG. You can compare him a little bit to Nunes. Now, even though Liverpool's Nunes, even though Nunes has improved as a footballer, he looks a lot better this year. His finishing still isn't...
Stinks, bro.
The ratio still isn't there.
I'll say it for you, stinks.
Yeah. No, but his ratio compared to last season has improved. You can't deny that. You have to give him his...
Just a bit, but I don't give him no props really, me. I think he needs to be at a better level.
It's more than a bit, because the 2 goals away to Newcastle, for example, that's a top striker's finishing.
Yeah, those,
If he can produce that week in, week out, there's a top striker there because he's a good player. He's a good player. He's 23, 24 years old, so he's still young. He can improve. But Kolo Muani is basically having a Nunes season from what I've seen so far. I don't watch PSG that often, but in the Champions League, I've watched him. And Kolo Muani, he's got everything to his game. He's fast. He's got a nice touch. You know what? From the times and the highlights that I watched him on YouTube when he was linked with United, he looked more of a scrappy finisher to me.
He is. That's how I've always seen him as well.
To say that he's had these chances that he's had, it's a bit like underwhelming. Do you know
So it is. I think his pace gets him a lot of chances. It creates a lot of chances. Like today, Mbappe gave him a ball through, right? And the touch he did, the first touch, just took Hummels out of the game. Like, he's too quick.
Yeah.
Hummels knew if I touch him, he's gone. It's a penalty or a free kick last moment. Then he missed the one-on-one. And that happened 2-3 times today. And that's Moani's problem, you know, in my opinion, that end product is, that's all that's missing for me. I would play him on the wing for this Champions League campaign.
I mean, I think once Mbappe goes in the summer.
Well, Henri said he can see Mbappe staying for another year even again. Because, financially I could see that happening.
Shall I be real with you? Do you know, if he stays this summer, I don't want us to ever discuss.
Yeah, but he could have, you never know, he might be a Champions League winner who's staying. Obviously, I'm not saying that.
They're not going to win the Champions League.
I don't think they will as well. You're right.
Then they're not going to win the Champions League. They're a good team because they've got a lot of quality in depth. You've seen their bench. You've seen their starting lineup. Look, they signed that spot in Lisbon midfielder Manuel Ugarte.
Yeah.
Like, he could have gone into like our team.
Any team.
Arsenal, as good as Rice is, they could have signed Ugarte instead of, like, I know he's nowhere near Rice.
He's not as good as Rice.
I know, but what I'm saying is this player...
Rice, baby.
I'm saying this player could have gone anywhere in the summer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've got him. They signed 2-3 strikers as well. They're a joke. They're a joke. So yeah, we'll go on to Newcastle, or we can go back to PSG in a bit if you want. But what I seen from Newcastle was standard what I expected. Newcastle at home, solid.
All right. Did they deserve to win?
I mean, if you look at the first half, why not?
And is that overall what's let them down in Europe then? Is it the inexperience?
I think the Dortmund games let them down. Because...
That was the one sub. That experience came through from Dortmund.
That's what I'm saying. So, the first game, they got totally battered by AC Milan at the San Siro.
Yeah.
They come away with the draw. Wicked result. Massive result. Then you're playing at home to PSG. 4-1. Smash them. No one expected it.
No.
Even you and I predicted them to win. I didn't expect them to smash them.
No one did.
Yeah, that's mad. Then the double loss back-to-back to Dortmund. Now, if you can't pick up points at home in the Champions League or even in the league, you're not going to qualify or you're not going to get to the level.
Or you're going to struggle, mate.
Like, as funny as that is, obviously I've been saying their home form and their St. James's Park is the place. They lost tonight.
Yep.
And they lost to Dortmund. Now tonight...
In Europe is not the...
What I'll say, but what I'll say about tonight is AC Milan did well to, defend as dogged as they did that first half because Newcastle were electric. Joe Linton's goal was fucking
fire.
Beautiful.
Fire.
You know, that guy, like, to say he converted from a striker to a midfielder and what he's actually producing for Newcastle.
Top.
Wicked player.
Another good redemption story.
He's a big fucking... He's a
Eddie Howe found his role for him.
He's a Don.
Yeah,
and
Eddie
he can
Howe found
dribble.
his
The
role.
guy, he's a baller, man.
He's a good player.
He can play, man. Trust me, he can move.
He's not Bruno G, but he's good.
No, but he's got more drive in his run. Do you know
I don't think so.
I think so.
I know what you mean.
I think Bruno's more doggy than him. Bruno's quite a nasty cunt on the pitch.
Of course, he's
very nasty. I watched him again tonight.
Gave Jorginho that punch.
And speaking of Bruno, the save of Magic Mike.
What a save, mate. Mike Magnon. I'm not going to mention any good goalkeepers from this area. I've done that once in my life.
Kali's a band, mate.
I've learned my lesson, mate. I have learned my lesson. I'm a big Mike Magnon fan as well. That's what I'm saying. So, no, I don't want to talk about it.
Did
they live up to the billing of the group of death?
Yeah, it was brilliant group.
Did we think that Dortmund would go through? No chance. So,
I mean, the thing is,
it was anyone.
Did you have Milan as your second?
Yeah, I had Milan.
You had Milan, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had Newcastle, if you remember.
Yeah, you do.
Now, the thing with that group is, if you look at it in the end, it finished so tight that it could have gone anywhere. So it did live up to the billing.
Even the matches?
The teams, the matches in general were good. The teams in general played, like, entertaining. I think Mbappe, as much as he did stand up in the end, it wasn't what I expected from him.
I agree. You might have thought I was going to come back at you with an argument because I love Mbappe. I agree.
No, I love Mbappe.
The reason that I wanted more, I wanted to see more, and I didn't see more today.
But yeah,
he should have finished that one. That Sule, what a clearance off the line, mind you, what a clearance off the line.
The finisher of Chukwueze.
Which one was better, Tomori or Sule, quick one? Which clearance off the line was better?
Probably Sule.
Sule, innit, because he had to like scoop it out.
Probably Sule, but I don't know. We'll have to go over him again. You have to.
I know what you mean. Mbappe should put his foot through it. When we watched it,
you got to look at the pace of it as well. You got to look. We'll look.
You know why I'm thinking maybe Tomori right now, because it's a bit closer and you had to get like.
Do you know what I mean?
And it was going quicker.
So I don't know. We'll have to look at it.
Definitely,
again,
but that's a good one. There were amazing moments, bro.
Chukwueze just literally came off the bench, and I swear to you, I think it was his first.
Yeah,
touch.
there you are. His first ever goal for Milan was in the game week 6.
That was his first Champions League goal, I think.
He scored in the Champions League, his first goal.
Did he?
And now again he's got another goal.
That
in
was
the
his second Champions League.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Samuel Chukwueze, they bought him from Villarreal in the summer.
What a finish.
He's good little winger there. 20, I think they got him for 30 million.
Not bad.
AC Milan are out. I didn't expect them, like I said, I thought they'll finish second. Obviously, after last season, how well they did in Europe, being back in Europe. But in Europa League, let's see if they can make it. Barcelona lost today, 3-2. I'm just going to quickly rattle through them now because there was the surprises. Right? Like Barcelona losing 3-2. Marc Gui, your boy, scored in the 90th minute. Ferran Torres scored as well. But shocking loss, to be honest. And I told you Barca on that team. And if I'm someone in the draw, I don't mind getting Barca.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think they're the team. They're not going to get far, quarters furthest. But in defence of them tonight, they did field a slightly weakened side. I mean, Lewandowski and Torres and a few Koundé and a few other players. He's shit, by the way. I've been watching Jules Koundé.
Thank you. You've just taken the words out of my mouth. I was about to say when you said Koundé, right?
Thank God, he was our third choice at that moment. Who were we signing that summer?
I don't know, but Jules Koundé.
Varane, Pau Torres and Jules Koundé. They were the three that we were linked with. Varane, as much as we've criticised him this season, them three. I know you love Torres, but I think Varane's obviously, he's better than Torres as well, even though this season's different. But Jules Koundé is absolute shite.
He is, man.
Man.
Thank you for saying. I was going to say it today,
Chelsea have dodged one there as well. They were dying for him. Do you remember?
He
picked Barca in the end,
he did. Their best defenders are Ronald Araujo, and I believe that he's one of Europe's best defenders. He's in the top 5 centre-backs in Europe.
I'd love if...
You'd love everyone right now, bro. By G, why the hell are you saying that for?
I didn't even say...
Yeah, you were about to, innit? And Porto in a shootout, mate. Straight shootout between them and Shakhtar. Porto showed them that we're just the men in Europe when it comes to it. 5-3. Pepe at the age of 4 gets another goal. Mediterranean, you need to check that goal out from that game. Left foot banger, mate.
You know what? It's funny,
You like that guy, don't you?
It's funny. A lot of United fans, he weren't really linked with us. But when we signed Højlund, we knew Højlund's a kid, innit?
Yeah.
A lot of fans were saying, I think he's like 15 million or something. Take a punt on Mediterranean.
Yeah, but in my football manager season...
Iranian, innit?
Yeah, last year. I started as Dortmund. I bought Mediterranean my first season. Guess where he ended up? I told you this on free. Manchester United.
He's a very good striker, man.
They bought him off me for free, son of a guns.
You know, as a second choice as well, or even as a whatever, man.
He is a good striker. I rate him, you're right.
He's
a good finisher, bro.
He'd be a good squad player.
Very good squad player. That's why I bought him in football manager for Dortmund. I'm not even lying. What a cheap option.
This is what I mean. But congratulations to Porto, man.
They're there. Atletico Madrid won 2-0. Antoine Griezmann, right foot goal. And it was a nice volley from, what's his name? Diaz, I think his name is. Yeah, very nice. Oh, yeah, Barcelona's game, Lamine Yamal, the young guy. Great assist, so Qasem. Rolling over the ball, got it in the middle. Nice pass through for Ferran Torres. What a player. Another La Masia product. I think he's the truth of him, if you know what I mean. I still think he's the truth. No, that's what I mean. You know, sometimes they all jump on the hype train early. This guy he's scored again for Spain recently. He's getting assists for Barca. I think he's that guy. If he can stay fit, that is obviously. That's the big if, as usual. And Celtic finally got a victory. Not that it did anything for him. They're still bottom of the table. It was last minute winner header for them.
Yeah, I mean, that group was probably one of the
more...
I don't know,
it was boring, really. You knew Atletico Madrid were going to go through. And we'll end up for Manchester City. They broke a record, becoming the second English team ever to win all 6 games after Liverpool. Good performance. The new Michael's on the scene, mate. Micah Hamilton. I thought I'd take somebody. That was pre-pod line. I thought I'll take it. Might as well. The new Micah Hamilton.
We got a new Micah in town.
Oh, there you-
Nice finish. Nice finish.
We sent this to CBS and asked them. Very nice finish. He was the best player from the highlights that I seen.
Yes.
Oscar Bob got a nice goal. Bobby and Calvin Phillips, after making a mistake for the goal.
Good penalty, man.
Good penalty. Well, they had to give him a real. So come on, man.
No, but the thing is, when you haven't played in so long, that all eyes are on you, dead rubber or not.
Listen, what did Keane say? Don't matter. Exactly.
No,
exactly. So
I understand from that point of view, but I just feel for the guy. I'm not saying he's some sick player, but
he's not had the chance as well as that.
he's not had anything.
Yeah,
man.
he's not had a
Even
chance.
though he's not in that golf of class, clearly,
You know,
it's not fair, man.
as
He deserves more.
no, but I
he deserved a
rate
bit
Pep for
more.
this that he actually came on. He said it's not fair, and there has been times where I should pick him and I'm not picking him. No, but I
when
rate
he
that.
signed
innit?
him, bro, fuck that. When he signed him,
He said I've signed him for a quarter
He said, yeah, he literally said I've signed him because he's English.
to fill the quarter.
Yeah, he said it. So to say that, I would have walked out there.
That's what
and
I'm saying. That so Phillips is to blame here because in pre-season he had a chance to leave.
Probably
And he's
happy
like,
with
nah,
the money, innit? He's probably on what? 20 grand a week at Leeds, 30 grand a week at Leeds.
Yeah.
Now what? 100 grand, 90 grand a week at.
Obviously, you
You're
can't.
tripling, quadrupling.
You can't beat that, but then
your money.
is with the football as well, and you want to play. I think he's moving in the summer, so for sure, and he will be to.
He'll go to a good Premier League
Yeah, I
team.
was just about to say. I think Liverpool
Everton?
or Chelsea. No, I think Liverpool Chelsea my game. I still think someone like that's gonna go.
Liverpool or Chelsea?
Even Newcastle, I can see getting him.
Wow.
But listen, I can even see you lot going in for him. You lot need to
You
play
will
like
join us because he's a Leeds.
that. Yeah, and now that he's played for City as well.
No, I don't think he gives a fuck about City. It's his Leeds allegiance. Because
100%.
there's a few people that begged him. I've seen a clip where they go, please don't go United.
Bro, you're talking about that, right? I was just reading on BBC, Rio Ferdinand came on that guy's podcast. He's a disabled rugby player, right?
Okay.
And he was talking about the Leeds United. He goes, last year when I was there with BT, he goes, I was so surprised that they still hate me, basically. And he started to
Rio.
explain it again, yeah. I find that a bit weird that Rio takes his time out to explain it because the fans should really understand at that time. But Peter Isdale, the chairman, they were going in the shitters. They needed to sell players to keep the club afloat. I remember that. And then he goes, the fans still give me a lot of stick. He kind of saved him from administration, if you think about it. It was £30 million. And
I think what it is with Rio, he shows a lot of allegiance to his previous club.
yeah, he does.
So even with West Ham, like he's always supporting them and.
Do you know what it is?
He's
That's
always
what I
bigging
like
them
about
up.
Rio Ferdinand
And
is that
when
gratitude
Rice-
within him.
And when Rice was there and Rice was the main man, he was the main advocate.
Yeah, he was,
saying
he was,
he's
he
gonna
was.
be the next guy. United should get him. This, that.
He
blah,
was.
blah. And
That's what I like about Rio.
And what I rate also about Rio is, even though like he's a London guy like Beckham, obviously, but Beckham was an actual United fan, innit?
Yeah.
But this guy was one that immersed himself into that United. It's a family thing, innit?
Because the biggest arguments I had were with who?
Fergie.
No.
Keane.
No. Well, last guess.
No. Rooney.
Yeah. He goes, my biggest arguments every single match. He goes, because Rooney would drop deep and whack a 40-yard pass and I'd look at him and say, Yadin, yeah, get up front and score a goal. Yeah, instead of trying to flipping come in. And Rooney would say, why don't you STF you and let me play my game?
Defend.
Just let me play my game.
Yeah.
If I don't want to go back in the box, I will go back in the box. Ronaldo's there, Tevez is there, Berbatov's there.
See, this just shows you, like, for example, when the boys say about me on the pitch, like, get the fuck back, do this, do that. It just shows you, like, a winner's mentality. This is what a winner does. It doesn't matter when you're winning.
What's that?
Straight up, it don't matter if you're winning a game or losing. You still need to,
Be on it all the time,
have
be
that
switched on.
mentality where you're just on it,
100%. So,
pushing each other to be better.
last week, my team only beat your team because I carried on going till the end, mate.
Straight up.
Let's be real, and what a group stage. So would you agree with me that Jude Bellingham was the player of this group stage?
I mean, you could give it to a City player, but look at the group.
Yeah, I think it has to be Jude in the way he stepped up.
Even though Madrid's group wasn't the hardest, because Napoli have dropped levels this year. Braga were in that group.
Yeah,
weren't they?
they were.
Braga won all that, and Union Berlin,
They weren't good as well.
surprisingly so.
Who impressed you the most team-wise? Which team is standing out here right now and saying, you know what, look at us?
Not in terms of to win it, but in terms of like, it has to be Copenhagen. It has to be.
I get what you mean, yeah, I get
It
what
has
you
to
mean.
be who else?
Well,
who
I mean,
else?
from the winners then, so from the winners, who's look good then?
All right, so Arsenal, even though they had that L away at Lens and they drew this away at PSV, Arsenal look good all in all this season. I think if they sign a striker in the winter transfer window, that will aid their Champions League and their league title charge. They could be on for a double if they take it seriously and if Arteta's got the balls. Yeah.
Still your dark horses, definitely.
They're my dark horses.
All right.
Real Madrid, I've got too much firepower, too much talent, and when Bellingham is the best player in the world at the moment, you've got to put your hat on them.
So
or
you're going-
City. But City had such an easy group, so...
But still credit to like completely annihilated 6 wins, man. No everyone does that.
no, 100%.
That's what I meant. If not credit go through, I meant annihilate the group,
they
bro.
could have. And the thing is, City is still the favourites.
Yeah, I agree
is
with
still
that.
the favourites.
I do agree with that. However, anything can happen is knockout football.
But yeah, it has to be Bellingham in terms of the player. In terms of the team, obviously, the underdogs is Copenhagen. And in terms of the teams around, I think Atletico Madrid did a very swift job. Even though it was a boring group, they did a swift job all in all.
I think that was a very good job. Fine odd Celtic, Slippy.
Yeah.
Slippy.
Who else was
Inter Milan did well to get out of Sociedad and Benfica the way they did.
I
I
mean,
think
that wasn't an easy group on paper, but we did both still predict Inter to top that group. So it's not like they did anything. You know, they made the final last year, innit? So I'm not going to give them too much flowers. I think Sociedad I'm going to give them, because I'm sure you predicted them for third.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Benfica was my second.
So Sociedad, they're going to be a bit of a problem. Not to win it, but just to someone.
Right. Group stages are over. There you go. We'll be back for the Premier League review. And just keep your eyes peeled as usual. Press the notification bell. Thank you very much. Share, comment, like and subscribe. See you in the next one.